So recently, marami tayong nakikita ng mga tweets, mga posts na may hashtag speaking out. So, ang di ko sure if tama tong context ko. Pero the context of this thing is maraming wrestlers right now na napagbibintangan o naakusahan sa pagiging abusers, especially in the British wrestling scene. Madalas sa mga nadali nito is obviously taga UK. And meron na rin ito dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. Also, we're going to talk about the wrestling news of the week and basically WWE, AEW, Impact, etc. We're going to make a review about it. So yeah, the MTG Show podcast starts now. Welcome to the show, folks. Bago tayo mag-umpisa, gusto ko sanang sabihin muna na thank you, Taker. Thank you, Undertaker. Sa lahat siguro na naging accomplishments niya for the past 30 years na kung saan continued to wrestle, repeat, so far and so forth. And doon na nga sa kanyang latest episode ng The Last Ride, kinonfirm ni Undertaker ang kanyang retirement into the wrestling scene. So parang hindi na siya magko-compete in the ring. So instead, parang mag-a-appearance na lang siya. Parang ganun. So parang Stone Cold to ganun. Parang nakikita ko. So yun lang. Thank you, Undertaker. Sa lahat ng accomplishments. Sa lahat ng, tsaka sa pagiging childhood, parang childhood, ano ba tawag? Childhood fan? Hindi pwede kasi hindi naman ako big personality, so hindi ko pwede sabihin yung childhood fan. So, basta yan. So, bago tayo mag-umpisa, follow the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Anchor Podcast, sa lahat ng inaabot ng Anchor. Tsaka sa lahat ng podcast, anywhere, worldwide, whatever. Also, follow on my Facebook page, the MTG Show Podcast. Actually, and then on Instagram, the MTG Show Pod. So, balikan lang natin tong kay Undertaker. So, Undertaker just announced na magre-retire na siya for good. So, kinonfirm niya sa Last Ride, limited time only episode na to ni Undertaker na hindi na siya magko-compete ever again. So, parang sinabi niya, never say never. So, parang nakikita ko din na magko-compete pa ulit siya. Parang ganun ang nakikita at nababasa ko, depende sa rumors o sa utak ni Vince McMahon. Parang ganun. Parang ganun yung nababasa at nakikita ko about this thing. So, Undertaker still, thank you sa pagiging part ng aking childhood. Tsaka sa lahat ng mga nangyari siguro for the past 30 years, thank you pa din sa pagiging part of the WWE. So, let's start our wrestling news of the week. So, mag-uumpisa tayo sa June 16, I think Tuesday in the Philippines, and then Monday, June 15. Ito yung post-episode of Monday Night Raw ng Backlash. So, expect the expected. So, Randy Orton, nag-promo siya sa Raw opener. And then, parang pinagmamalaki niya doon na he is the greatest wrestling ever. Matapos niyang talunin si Edge sa so-called the greatest wrestling match ever. So, and then, Christian, as a Edge's best friend, nag-return siya and then he confronted Randy Orton. So parang nag-official na sila, nag-set up sila doon ng isang unsanctioned match na kung saan natapos ito sa simple low blow ni Ric Flair and then the punt. Basically, that's it. And then parang kagaya ng ginawa ni Randy ng Backlash, ginawa niya din kay Christian, yung parang good mannerisms niya, and then parang sinisisi ni Orton si Christian kung bakit nagpakita pa siya dito. Dapat hindi pa siya pwede mag-compete. Parang ganun nakakita ko doon. And then also, ito pa yung highlights noon June 16 episode of Monday Night Raw. Ito, yung Lana Lashley thing since November pa to Since November pa to, umay na ako dito, tol. This thing is over. Thank God damn it. Thank you very much, WWE. Pinuputol niyo na siguro tong thing ito kasi marami na rin nagagalit. And I wish na sana in the future maging WWE champion dito si Lashley. And then, in the other match na naging headliner is R-Truth and Drew McIntyre defeated Lashley and MVP in a tag team match for the WWE title. So basically, Drew McIntyre hits the Claymore kick on MVP and then parang inan niya na si R-Truth, splash, and then 1, 2, 3. That's it. So parang I love the plot twist right there na parang hindi pwede pagkatiwalaan ni Drew si R-Truth kasi di ba nga iba sila ng caliber, iba rin sila ng characters. Wait lang, check lang ako. So parang magkakaiba sila ng characters doon sa company. So parang hindi mapapagkakatiwalaan talaga ni Drew tong si R-Truth. So that's why parang naghihinala siya Parang naghihinala siya dito. Na parang, man, di kita kaya pagkatiwalaan kasi talunan ka Parang ganun yung nababasa ko. So, yan. Narating yung WWE title. And then, also, Asuka defeated Nia Jax for the Raw Women's title. Actually, ito rematch to ng Backlash. So, well, fast count. And then, that's it. That's it for June 16. Ngayon naman, June 17, Moose defeated Hernandez to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. So, my thoughts about this thing, kasi nag-announce sila last week na ang headliner ng Slammiversary, it's gonna be a 5-way match featuring Tessa Blanchard and the company. Actually, also, Eddie Edwards, Ace Austin, Michael Elgin, tsaka si Trey Miguel. So, silang lima, maglalaban-laban sila for the Impact World Championship. So, I'm confused pa rin ako until now. So, bakit hindi sinasama si Moose on this thing since para mas ma-recognize ng Impact yung parang pagiging second title nitong TNA World title. I know, alam natin lahat na TNA World Heavyweight title is now retired. TNA is dead. Pero based on the circumstance right now, parang tama yung ginawa ng Impact na ipasok si Moose as the TNA World Champion. Pero dapat ipasok din siya sa match, sa 5-way. So dapat, ang nagtataka din ako kung bakit nagka-shot ng madali to sila Michael Elgin, tong apat na to, nagtataka ako ba't wala silang shot. So, naiintindihan ko yung kay Ace Austin kasi siya yung nanalo ng tournament last month to become the number 1 contender. Pero hindi ko maintindihan kung ba't naging 5-way yun. Ba't wala pa si Moose sa match-up. So, di ba? Parang nakakalito, parang ginawa nilang random booking. And also, wala rin akong ideya kung babalik si Tessa Blanchard before Slammiversary or during Slammiversary. So, possible, pagka nangyari yun, feeling ko baka lang naman wait lang. Baka feeling ko guguluhin talaga ni Moose tong build up nitong title match. And then, sa halip kasi Tessa Blanchard ang magiging defending champion, si Moose ang magiging defending champion for this matchup. So, yun na yung theory ko about that thing, 5-way thing. Pero, tingin ko, hindi talaga mangyayari eh. Theory lang yun. So, ganun yung nakikita ko. So, June 18, that's Thursday. So, ito na yung dalawang section ng Thursday review. So, first thing is the AEW. Una dito, yung Best Friends versus Lessex Gods. Yun. Lessex Gods. So, featuring Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. So, nanalo sa matchup na to sila, Best Friends, obviously. And then, Orange Cassidy, mock siya, hindi mock yun eh. Parang nag-disguise siya as a cameraman and then he assaulted Chris Jericho to end the show. So, obviously, Jericho gets on the top on this segment. And then also, na-official na rin yung matchup nila Jericho and Cassidy for Fyter Fest. Also, hindi rin natin alam kung kailan i-official yung matchups. Parang nakakalito kasi since 2 weeks to. And then, parang paghihiwalay na lang nila just like WrestleMania na nangyari last year. So, parang ganun this year. Parang ganun ang gagawin nila for Fyter Fest. And obviously, dapat episode 2 ng Dynamite. Kinuha na lang nilang special. So, ganun. And then, also, in-announce din na made official din dito na Hikaru Shida, the current AEW Women's Champion, will defend the title versus Penelope Ford. So, tama naman. Since she is parang nasa top of the division right now, aside kay Nyla Rose. So, parang siya yung nasa top of the food chain right now. Siguro, tama lang na i-defend to ni Hikaru Shida versus Penelope Ford. So, that's the thing right there. Also, Ricky Starks, former NWA champion. Ano bang title yan? Ayan, television title. So, former television champion na NWA. Nag-debut na siya sa Dynamite. So, nilabanan niya si Cody for the TNT title. And then, obviously, talo siya. So, yun ang storya natin for AEW. So, next thing is the NXT. Wow, napakaganda ng... Ewan ko, parang nagagandaan ako sa NXT this week. So, ito yung NXT na nag-headline sila Sasha Banks and Bayley defending the WWE Women's Tag Team titles versus NXT's own Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart. So, basically, they defend the title right there. And then, after the match-up, Io Shirai. So, let's go back to the programming. Parang babalikan ko na lang ulit to. So, NXT side, Sasha Banks and Bayley defending the Women's Tag Team titles versus Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart. Sorry for the interruption actually kasi may dumating palang order sa akin. So yeah, tutuloy ko na lang. So para sa akin, tong thing na to is very, very far from the end. So obviously this Monday, i-defend ata ng team na to yung titles versus Iconics. And then Charlotte Flair is going to fight Asuka for the NXT tuloy. For the Raw Women's title. So, mamaya pag-usapan natin yan. So, also, ang ganda na tong match-up na to, tong tag team titles na to. So, para sa akin, I love it. I love the chemistry. Parang may future pa to sa dalawa. Kina Shotzi Blackheart and then Tegan Nox. I feel na mayroong future na darating sa kanilang push and sure ko magugustuhan yung lahat yan. Abangan nyo lang yan in the future days siguro by probably October, November. Abangan nyo mga push nila. Sigurado ako push yan mga yan. So also si William Regal, he just announced a triple threat match-up between Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano, and the current NXT North American Champion Keith Lee in a triple threat match for this week's episode of NXT. So the winner of that triple threat match will face Adam Cole for the NXT title and actually the North American title in the title for title match for July 8th episode. So also basically ang ganda talaga. Pero feeling ko no contest to kasi lalabas dito si Karrion Kross to assault Adam Cole. So basically that's the sequence. Ewan ko WWE logic yun. So tuloy natin, and then Bronson Reed calls out Karrion Kross in a match up for this week as well. So we're going to confirm everything pagka na-final natin yung things na mangyayari for this week's NXT. Pagka meron na tayong susunod na Wrestling News of the Week, ilalantad ko agad yung results na nangyari nun. Ayan, sigurado ko mapapaibig kayo dyan. And then, obviously, June 19, Asuka versus Charlotte Flair is now official for actually this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Actually, today nga ito eh. Today. Kung i-upload ko to ng Tuesday, today nga, tama. Kasi Tuesday pinapalabas ang Raw. So, also, nag-release sila, WWE obviously, ng statement about Jordan Devlin, the former NXT Cruiserweight Champion. So, the scenario here is parang related siya dun sa speaking out. I-explain ko ng konti yung speaking out mamaya. So, ayan. Parang ganun. So, also, naka-quote dito is, we take any allegation of this nature very seriously and then are looking into the matter. So, parang titingnan nila, mag-investigate din sila dito about this thing. So, yeah, obviously. And then also, si Matt Riddle din ay nadali din ng allegations about this speaking out thing. Hindi ko pa rin makuha ko yung matino-tinong context na to. So, sa gagandang palad actually, naging part ng SmackDown si Riddle. Actually, inalis siya sa preview na SmackDown for that week. But, binalik din siya lately sa scene. So, yeah, yun na. Yun na yung parang nangyari. So, June 20 episode of SmackDown is obviously live in the Performance Center. Ayun ko, live talaga. So, obviously, Matt Riddle defeated AJ Styles, the current Intercontinental Champion, for his debut match. And then, Bray Wyatt just returned with his Firefly Funhouse. And also, parang binalik niya na din yung past character niya para paglaruan niya si Braun Strowman about this thing. So, parang may mangyayari pang rematch between Strowman and Wyatt. So, SummerSlam, feeling ko nga, baka i-drop na yung title in a Fiend versus Monster match, and then Otis will cash in his briefcase. He became the WWE Universal Champion. Sana mangyari yan. Seryoso, sana mangyari yan. And then, lastly, July 21, July 22 in the Philippines, inalabas nila yung last episode of The Last Ride featuring The Undertaker. So, parang in-announce dito ni Undertaker na he's going to retire for good. Maybe, pero wag na siyang bumalik in a wrestling match on a future WrestleMania. And alam ko naman na WWE is broken some promises nowadays. So, yeah, sana panindigan sana to ni Taker. I love Undertaker, but sana make this seriously, alright? So, yun. So, to end this wrestling news of the week, so, pag-uusapan lang natin tong ratings na nilabas for NXT and AEW. So, obviously, AEW wins this ratings thing for this week. So, 746,000 for NXT, tumaas yan. And then, for AEW is 772,000 viewers. So, basically, that's for the ratings. And then, tapos na rin ang ating wrestling news of the week. So, we are going to talk about the speaking out. So, basically, hindi ako, ito disclaimer lang muna ha. Hindi ako pro about this thing about sexual things. Hindi ako expert about that. So, expect a shorter commentary about this thing. So, para sa akin, this parang ang dami, isa lang kasi ang naglabas na una eh. Isa lang ang naglabas and then dumami na siya ng dumami, especially the UK things nga na lumabas for the past few days. Ang dami eh, as in ang dami. So, ang dami tuloy nag-action na either release or resign from their roles sa promotions and then sa Progress wrestling promotion, ang daming na-release, sobra. Ano ba yan? Progress ba? No. Ayan, basta yun. Dami na-release dun sa promotion na yun. Yun yung promotion from UK. So, ang dami na-release na talents from there. So, ano lang, sa akin lang to personal opinion ko lang to If you want to speak out about this thing, especially sa mga tao dyan, huwag kayo matakot, alright? Gusto ko, sana lang mag-speak out kayo, wag lang sa social media. Also, hindi mo naman mapipigil kasi if you speak out on social media, I'm sure na madaming masasabit dito Pero sana, bago kayo mag-speak out sa social media, mag-speak out muna kayo sa police. Alright? So, para mas ma-actionan na maigi. At marami namang kaso na ilalagay dyan. Except, if you are from Philippines. So, Philippines is typically, wala namang batas dito unless mahirap ka So, basically, that's for that thing. Parang feeling ko, sana lang mag-iingat kayo lagi sa mga, wag na kayong makisama sa mga ganyan-ganyan. Also, in the Philippines, parang nakikita ko na ang daming, may mga nag-speak out din. Especially Ninya of PWR and Crystal. So, nag-speak out din sila about this thing, parang sexual things din in the past, especially in their foreign trips. So, ang dami kong nakita na ganun. So, yun na yung podcast. Di naman ako expert to explain or pahabain yung thing about this speak out thing. So, basically, nagbigay lang ako ng tip o ng pro tip. Hindi naman pala ako pro. So, tip lang doon sa mga tao na magiging victims about this thing. So, basically, I'm going just to give you my preview for this week's MTG Show podcast. So, today, Tuesday, I'm going to release this thing, and then Thursday or Friday, I'm going to release 2 episodes. So, that's the attention to detail, the comeback after 2 weeks of being stuck na dun sa kangkungan. And then, a new segment, abangan nyo yan sa Friday or Thursday. Marami akong gustong sabihin about that thing. Pero doon ko lang siya sasabihin, alright? So, that's for today's podcast. Sorry for some interruptions na rin. Kasi ang daming disasters, alam niyo naman yun. Technically, daming dumating ditong stuff sa bahay. Bibili na rin ako ng better microphone for a better podcast quality natin. And then, yun na siguro. So, thank you sa PHC, sa WWE PHC, sa HXC Wrestling Podcast PH, sa lahat ng members ng Philippine Podcast Directory, at saka sa lahat na sumusuporta sa podcast. So, basically, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa podcast. And, again, I'm going to repeat this thing follow the podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM Podcasts. So, available din siya sa iba pang podcasts na parang nadidistribute nitong Anchor. So, lahat ng podcasts yan. So, also available din ang aking Facebook page, The MTG Show Podcast, and on Instagram, The MTG Show Pod. So, my final thoughts. Ito na lang, final thoughts ko na lang to about this thing. Siguro, parang if you are abused by someone, wag mo na magrarant sa social media, alright? Kasi social media, parang lang yan, parang chismisan lang yan. Ngangaw-ngaw lang yan, ngangaw-ngaw. Iingay lang yan, unless wala kang action about that thing. Bago ka magngaw-ngaw sa social media, pumunta ka muna sa authority, alright? Sa otoridad, sa police, kahit sino man yan, NBI. Yan, puntahan mo muna yan bago ka magngaw-ngaw sa social media. And pag magngaw-ngaw ka naman sa social media, think before you click. So, yeah, that's it for today's episode of the MTG Show Podcast. So, stay safe and God bless us all. Amen. Power.